solid piece of steel. So that's been stress relieved. So yeah, so that's the pouring guard. So that's what yeah, that's the main shafts there. So yeah. So, 500, is that all you want?
Yeah, that'll do.
Goes out, gets retreated and comes back with that finish on it, and then you have to just re-straighten it and finish it and get a good finish on it.
Okay, so the car is masked up for what I want to do. I want to do the back section, which isn't much. It's just these little strips here. I'll do the roof and just the back part of the car, and then the bonnet and the trunk or boot lid. There's a couple of other little pieces as well. There's a front piece of metal, and that the rear one goes above the bumper bar. Yeah, so all of this is taped up. I'm going to do that little part above the window, and I'll do because I've cleared the channel, I'm going to do around there. The window's all clear, rear window, and yeah, so it's a nice sunny day. Should be good to go. Just got to clean up this stuff, and I'll get painting. Hey guys, so after a few hours, the bulk of the car is undercoated with some epoxy. There's a fins up there, so yeah, the place looks like a bomb's hit it. But this is my first go at painting a car. First time. I've used a spray gun before, but this is the first time spraying a car. First time using epoxy. So all that considered, I'm relatively happy. It looks good. The main thing, obviously, with the epoxy is just to make sure it's stuck. As long as it's stuck, everything else is okay. And I got a few runs. You can see along here, there's some runs because of those little holes and probably a bit too much spray. But yeah, so the fact there's runs means it went on wet, which is good. They're looking good. These two panels, the boot and bonnet, trunk and bonnet, they're the first two panels I did, and they're dry, looking pretty good. And it's really nice to see the panels when they're all painted evenly, to see what needs doing. You can see the little bit of work needs to be done along here. I'd say a tree fell on it or something, I don't know. But the rest of it looks pretty good. Likewise with the bonnet. No real issues there. There's just one thing up here with the bonnet. There's a slight crease in here, and you can see the metal broken, and that's where this is reinforced up to here. This is all reinforced for the bonnet to open. So yeah, there's a little crease there, but that's pretty much all for there. This was the last panel I painted. I ran out of epoxy. I didn't worry about making a new batch just to do this, because this is all going to have to be cut out and this will have some work done. But yeah, fins are good. Again, you can see along here, that's where there has been some rust issues. You can see it in the light there. But there was no active rust. That's a before thing, hopefully. Hopefully all over now. This went good. Yeah, I got a few runs here, but I wanted to give that a good coat. This had some pock marks in it. You can see along there, it's pretty rough. And that's where that was under the fin, and that's where all the water issues, all the rust issues, on this car have all been about the fin. Unfortunately, my my plastic blew up, but that's okay. The roof's okay. It's a little bit stripy, but it's well covered. I had a bit of trouble when I made a new batch of paint when I first started up here. It was a little bit of a trouble, but hopefully that's all covered well. Again, you can see the few little creases, little dents in the roof. But other than that, looks pretty good. So yeah, the only part to do now is the front. This fender's pretty much cleaned. I've got to work out how much I want to go into all of this. The paint in here was good, and it gets very little wear or sun or anything. So I might just, I think I'll just clean that up and give it a coat of epoxy on top of the paint. Everything else is coming back to bare metal. There's no issues down there, and there's quite complicated, all the different pieces and creases and stuff. So either it would be good to get that sandblasted, but I think it'll be fine just to clean it up. This is the only panel that I haven't cleaned yet, and the two doors are sort of halfway done. So I decided, because, as I said, we're in the middle of winter, I wanted to make sure I didn't leave the metal uncovered for too long. Unfortunately, some of it's been uncovered for already over 2 weeks. So yeah, I just needed to give it a coat. Pretty happy with how it went. Now it'll be up to some repairs, a little bit of metal work. But other than that, it's all good. So yeah, quite satisfied with that day's work. I'll keep you posted. Thanks for checking in.